I'd like to start by getting your thoughts on what you think it is about pirates that have stood the test of time in Hollywood.
Oh, in one word, it's well, two words. I guess it would be the spirit of rebellion, and I think it resonates now because what is going on in society and what's going on in cultures around the world. It's a spirit of rebellion, and people resonate with it because the authentic period when this is set was a time of upheaval culturally and throughout the civilizations of the world, through Europe. Things were changing. The British Empire and the British Navy may have ruled the oceans, but people were flexing their muscles against that. And this wasn't many years before the American Revolution, took hold and took place. So it was a time of great discovery, a time of different ways of thinking about the world, the new world, and discovering new territories. So it was a time of great change. And I think what's interesting now is that we're sort of in that sort of change as well in the world. As a new generation has found different and new ways to communicate and look at the world. And so the old traditional ways of looking at the world socially are changing. And I think that's why it resonates now.
How do you think this story will differentiate itself from people that are familiar with Treasure Island?
This is based in an authentic historical reality, which makes it different in many ways. What I think works, putting it in the Treasure Island thing, it gives the writers a chance to expand the relationships and the dialogue between the characters. If you just base it on the historical characters, you're always going to get somebody go, oh, that didn't happen historically, this happened, or Vane did this, or Rackham did that. But adding in that element that we can explore dramatically the other characters' relationships and how they interacted with each other historically, really on a boat, pirate boat, I think that adds an extra dimension that we can colour the story with different facets and aspects of how people interacted. You need that in a drama show. You need those characters, the fusion and the chemistry between them.
What's it been like stepping into this character and being able to film in these exotic locales?
For me, this character is obviously an absolute gift. I get to be funny, I get to be dramatic, I get to interact with Toby Stephens, who's a wonderful, wonderful actor. Most of the big scenes that I did with Toby, just amazing to work with somebody that is in that moment with you so intensely, and yet so fun and sometimes funny, and we're taking the mickey out of each other a lot of the time. It was to me an absolute gift of a part.
And in terms of the locales, what's that been like?
Oh, Cape Town, and a big shout out to the crew. Let me tell you, the film crew down there, superb. Everybody we worked with down there really committed 110% to making this the best production that it could possibly be. And if you combine Michael Bay and stars with the size and the scale of this, it's just awesome. It literally is epic. And I'll call it filmmaking because that's what we made. We made an 8-hour film, which draw people in. It'll absolutely draw people into the story.
How long did it take you to get used to being on that ship out there in the water?
I've spent a lot of time in my life on boats, military boats as well, and naval ships. So to me, it wasn't that part of it was easy. The physical part of it, transitioning onto a boat, was easy. It wasn't a big challenge. I mean, what I'll say about the actual ships themselves, when you actually step onto a full-scale built ship, sitting in like a couple of acres of a tank, you immediately, with the costume, with the props, with the extras, and a boat with real sails, you're in it. You are in that reality, just as walking through Nassau town, which you may have seen last night, that actual village that they built. When you look around there, any way that you look, in any direction, 360 degrees, all you see is pirates, huts, and historical reality. So you are in that reality, and that helps you, obviously, to work with the dialogue and the drama within the scenes.
And when it comes to filming, what's a favorite memory you can share with us?
Oh, wow. There are so many. I honestly, there are so many. It started in the morning when we get in the makeup chairs and I was getting my tattoos on, and Toby and I would be just bantering away, usually taking the mickey out of each other from the moment we started till the end of the day. There were so many. The fight scene, which you may have seen last night, awesome, between Toby and Singleton, the actor, the really nice guy, Anthony, that played Singleton. It was real. I remember looking at it and going, wow, this is, it's scary, it's brutal. It literally, it was real. And so I have many interesting moments and tender moments and funny moments. And, the whole 5 months was, for me, an absolute labour of love. And I get to be a pirate. And who doesn't want to be a pirate?